Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for tuning back in. If you are seeing my face for the first time, my name is Yanga, and on this channel I like to talk about all things relating to personal development as well as value-adding lifestyle content. So as you guys can see from the title of this video, today I'm going to be speaking about something that I have struggled with for a number of years, and really just an area that has been that place of insecurity for me for a very long time, and that is my acne journey and just what my struggles have been with acne up until this point. In this video, as you guys can see, I am not wearing any makeup because I really just wanted to show you guys the progress or where my skin is at to date. As you guys can see, there is no there's no acne, slight scarring still remaining, but basically I've come a really long way. And in this video, that's really what I want to chat about, just that acne journey for me and how I got to this point. And I'm actually going to also be sharing the products that I have used that I feel have really assisted me in clearing my skin, and also mentioning products that I did use that definitely did not do my face or my skin any justice. So before we get into this video, I really just want to put a disclaimer out that nothing in this video is prescriptive. This is me just sharing my personal, journey. So what will work for me will not necessarily work for you. I am no dermatologist, and everyone's skin is different. And yeah, this is just to give someone hope if you are struggling with acne, and just to show you guys how I managed to clear my acne. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. So in terms of timelines, when I was actually in high school, I had great skin. I never necessarily struggled with, bad skin. I think around grade 11 matric, I did have my flare-ups and I did have my breakouts, but I would sort them out, and then my skin would sort of go back to being okay again. And I think where things started to really go downhill was where I was struggling with acne, was when I actually was in university, and for some reason my skin was just never clear. And while the acne wasn't necessarily, terrible, my skin was just not clear. So at some point I did go see a dermatologist, and this was in 2017. And I think this was at the peak of, in those years where my skin was really bad. And I went to a dermatologist because I was desperate to sort of sort out what was happening with my skin. And that specific dermatologist, he recommended, or he prescribed antibiotics for me. I can't remember the name of these antibiotics. I actually did try and recall what the antibiotics were, but I can't recall what they were. Anyway, so I was on antibiotics for about 4 months, I think. I was using different gel, which was there to sort of help with my scarring, and Benzac AC5 gel or something like that. And those were the products I was using, and I was washing my face with Cetaphil. Anyway, so that experiment was absolutely great. My skin completely cleared. There were no marks. Things were just perfect, and my confidence hit the roof again. Things were, amazing. That was 2017. 2018, my skin was perfect. 2019, in the beginning, things were also okay, but as 2019 progressed, I basically, yeah, things took a very bad turn again, and my skin just decided to, have acne all over again. Except this time, I think I was so exhausted from trying to remedy what was happening with my skin that I didn't necessarily care. I wasn't paying that much attention to the fact that my skin was not actually where I would like it to be. So I sort of just went with the flow. I just went with whatever. And what ultimately started happening was I started experimenting with various products, products that people would recommend, or I was watching a lot of videos similar to this one where I would see this person having used a specific product, and I would go out and buy it. And it was just a crazy time, because not only was I wasting a lot of money because these products aren't exactly cheap, but I was putting my skin under a lot of pressure, because I'm using a product for 3 weeks, for example, and I'm not seeing results. And then I decide, you know what, I am moving on to the next product, and that wreaked excessive havoc for my skin. I broke out terribly. And I think when things got really bad was in 2020 March, April there. Things were just terrible. So around about this time a year ago, actually, that's when my skin had really tapped out. And that was also at the beginning of lockdown. So I had basically just had the thoughts of, you know what, I need to go see a dermatologist and just give this journey one more try. And so I booked an appointment with a dermatologist, and at this stage I also had like acne on my back, acne on my chest. Yeah, it was just very tough. And then I went to this lady, and she put me on Acne, which I was never necessarily keen on, but I was okay because everyone was home. I mean, no one was going to see me, and in the event where I had to even leave my place, I was going to be wearing a mask. So I think it was the perfect time to actually be on the treatment. And so I'm just going to show you guys the products that I am currently using, and mention the products that may not necessarily be here that I've sort of run out of, but I do use. And there is another product that I used to use for my scars, but I'm not using at the moment because it's finished, and I just haven't restocked it because it's yeah, I'm trying to look for an alternative. But yeah, so in the morning I basically wash my face, and I use Cetaphil to wash my face. This is the Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. So this is what this specific cleanser looks like. It comes in this specific like the one that has this pump, and then there's the actual gentle cleansing soap bar. I like the bar because it foams really well, but this one is also pretty perfect. I love washing my face with Cetaphil because it's so gentle on my skin. It's not drying. It's just absolutely perfect, especially for someone who has sensitive skin like myself. And then after I am done washing my face, I use like a cotton disc or a cotton ball to basically wipe the water, or wipe my face dry. Cool. I don't use like a face cloth. I don't know. I think I'm just trying to avoid bacteria and just having to wash like a towel all the time. So then I tone my face, and what I use to tone my face, I use rose water. This is just a bottle that's empty because I empty the bottle into a smaller spray bottle. So that's why this is empty. But I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like. And I get this from Woolies. I buy this. A bottle is about 18 Rand. So it's pretty cheap, and it lasts a fair amount of time, I suppose. And I pretty much buy about 4 bottles at a time, and I also use it as a setting spray for makeup. So yeah, I've really enjoyed rose water on my skin. It really hydrates my skin. It's just really perfect. You guys should maybe like read up on it and see what benefits one can actually, you know, derive from using rose water. And then in terms of moisturizing my face, I alternate between 2 products. So I use, this is the Cetaphil. This is the moisturizer I use on my skin for like everyday purposes, but I also alternate with using I can't actually pronounce this name, I'm not sure if you pronounce it like this, but Isabella Garcia, but anyway, this is the other product that I use. My friend Uzi, she put me on this, and I absolutely love, this is actually what I'm using at the moment because I am out of sunscreen. So what I enjoy about this product is the fact that it does have some SPF. It may not be a lot, SPF 15, but at least there is some protection from the sun that you do actually get. So after applying that, then I apply my sunscreen. Sometimes I just apply sunscreen by itself, and the sunscreen that I use is the Eucerin sunscreen. That sunscreen is absolutely amazing, and probably the most important part of your daytime skincare routine. I cannot emphasize the importance of wearing sunscreen. You just have to wear sunscreen. So yeah, so that's what I do in the mornings. And then every like week I use this mask. This is also from Isabella Garcia. This is a really good mask. It's very hydrating as well. I just don't think I'm going to be using any other mask for my skin. I really enjoy this specific mask. It looks small, but it actually goes a long way. So yeah, that's what I do in the mornings. And then in the evenings, I always wash my face in the evenings, like every single night. I don't skip on that. And I just wanted to also show you guys the type of the type of wipes that I use to wipe my makeup off, because some days I'll be wearing makeup, and these are the Johnson & Johnson extra sensitive micellar wipes. These wipes are absolutely amazing for anyone who, you know, you have sensitive skin, because they're just very hydrating. And yes, manly, they really are amazing. And yeah, I don't think I am also going to be switching up on these specific wipes. So then I will wipe off any makeup that I have that specific day, and then I'm going to be using the Cetaphil. Let me show you guys the box. This is the bar. This is basically the Cetaphil soap bar. This is what it looks like. And so basically I will wash my face with the Cetaphil situation again, and then I'm going to tone with the rose water. And what I would ordinarily do, there is a product I was using, and it's one of the products that I don't have on me right now because it's finished. It's called Biluma or Biluma. I'm not sure how you pronounce this word. I'm gonna try put a snippet of what the product actually looks like. Very small product, very expensive, but you don't need a prescription for it. That's what's nice about it. I did find that it really improved the scarring on my face, so the spots slash pigmentation. It really did help me in that regard, but at the moment it's finished, and I'm sort of using something else. So when it did finish initially, I resorted to, in the evenings, using tissue oil on my skin. And the tissue oil I was actually using is a tissue oil by Justine, but it's finished as well. But I'm a big believer in that tissue oil. I love it very much. But since it was finished, I did want to experiment with another one, but unfortunately I cannot give feedback on this specific tissue oil because I have not been using it long enough to actually have a report on its benefits, if any. But it, you know, a lot of people have had really positive things about this. This is the Magnolia tissue oil, and you can get this at Pep. I'm really bad with prices. I cannot even remember how much this was. I think for this size it was maybe 50 Rand. I could be wrong. So I use this in the evenings. You wouldn't want to use this during the day. So that is essentially what I use currently, and I have not deviated from this routine. I think because having realized how sensitive my skin is to any form of deviation, but I am, you know, open to sort of seeing if there are other products that I can maybe tap into that can maybe even enhance my skin even more. But so far I'm really happy with the progress of my face. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys, like, I do have some pigmentation remaining, but from where I was, I'm completely, you know, impressed. I'm really happy with where my skin is. I do sort of hope that things don't go downhill from here. And yeah, that's basically the products I've been using. I'm not sure if you guys would really be interested in seeing me go through the actual process of applying all of these products, like an actual routine. If you are interested in that, then you guys can obviously let me know in the description box below. But for anyone who is really struggling with acne, yeah, I definitely empathize with you because I know how challenging it can be. And I really just think that to anyone who does not have acne, I really just think sensitivity goes a long way. And you know, it's just one of those things that you want to try and help someone, but by offering like an advice where it was not requested, you kind of make the situation worse, you know, because there are so many factors that can influence why someone is struggling with acne. It could be genes, it could be hormonal imbalances, it could be a whole lot of things. So yeah, you just don't want to be that person who's making assumptions and making another individual feel bad. And just as a closing statement, I really also have found that working out also just helps my skin stay at the place that I like it to be. So yeah, I'm actually wearing workout gear right now. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. That basically brings us to the end of it. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I will be listing all the products that I've actually mentioned in the description box below. Please don't forget to join the family and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. And I will of course see you guys in my next video. Mwah!